Market structure is going to make me a millionaire. Market structure just made me $100 trading the financial market, and if once I keep on scaling up, it's definitely going to make me a millionaire. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use market structure and break and retest in your favor. So now, market structure and break and retest is the strategy and the trend that happens like every day in the market. So once you understand market structure, you're definitely going to make money in the market. So most of the times, people tend to comprehend market structure and tend to see market structure for more than what it is, but it's that simple. Market structure, break and retest. Most of the time people try to see break and retest for more than what it is, but it's that simple. Break and retest, like, bro, break and retest, you catch, it's that simple. So now in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use break and retest to your favor, and that's what this video is about. And once you understand how to use break and retest to your favor, that means you don't have nothing to worry about, because you're just going to keep winning, because it literally happens every day in the market. And now let's get right into it. So I'll teach you how to use break and retest in this video. This is the trade I just closed that on $100 in profit on Euro AUD. And yeah, I just closed the trade. Now let me explain to you what break and retest and market structure is. So firstly, for you to understand market structure, you need to understand the trend of the market. You need to understand when the trend is bearish and when the trend is bullish. So these are the basic things you need to understand. So once you're able to understand market structure, and this is it, break and retest, you can see the break and the retest. Break and retest goes with market structure, it goes with trend, it goes with every single thing you need to know about the financial market. Now you can see clearly that this is a break and a retest, and it's also a market structure. You catch, so it's a break and retest, and it's also a market structure. Same thing with the bullish trend. So once you're able to understand the trend and know where the trend is going to, you can able to understand market structure. Now you can see on this trade here and how I was able to bag the $100. You can see that, you can see this point right here. This is the daily time frame, and you can see that this point is actually a structural point, and once price break below this zone, it came back to retest this zone. You can see that this zone has been respected severally. To this zone, it's always react. You can see here, whenever price gets here, it's reacted up, got here, it's reacted up. When break below, got here, reacted down. Like, it's that simple. Once price is below this zone, it sells. Once price is above, it buys. Now you could see the break and the retest, and that's how I got to my entry point here. And now you could ask, how was I able to enter that? I did not enter too early. Like, imagine me entering here and then price hits my stop loss. Imagine me entering here and then you see that price will definitely have to hit my stop loss, but I'm not getting too early, and I'm not getting too late to miss money, but I just got in at the perfect time. So market structure, once you're able to understand market structure, you're gonna understand that. So next video, if you want my next video for me to also explain to you how to know when to get in, not to get in too early, and neither to get in too early, just hit in the comment section and I'll drop that to you. If you also need anything about trend, hit it in the comment section and I'll also drop that to you. And any question you have as you are watching this video, just hit me up and I'll reply to you ASAP. Now you can see here that the trend is bearish. So now the first thing you need to do is to understand the trend. So now for getting the trend, we'll start off with the weekly time frame. And now in the weekly time frame on this chart, you could clearly see that this trend has been bullish at this point here. It was bullish, but it started reversing off of this point to bearish trend. Now we could see that. Now in this sense, what we got here is the break and the retest. Literally the break and retest I've been explaining to you. Now once price break below this zone, you can see that price has been respecting this zone severally. Once price break below this zone and got to this point, we know that something is cooking up, you catch. So now I went down to my daily time frame to explore the charts clearly. Now in the daily time frame, what can I see? In daily time frame, I waited patiently for price to get to the zone. You see price retest the zone the first time, but I did not get my confirmation I needed. It retest the zone the first time, but I did not get my confirmation. It retest again second time, third time, fourth time. So you could see that those people that got into the charts here, this liquidity grab got them out, and that literally what I've been waiting for, liquidity grab. So after I got this liquidity grab, I knew that this market is actually ready to sell, and I hop on the chart and it's immediately sell. So after that, I then went down to my 4 hours time frame. You can see that I'm moving from time frame to time frame to get the whole sense of what the market is actually saying. And now you can see on the 4 hours time frame, the trend was bullish here, but at this point you can see that the trend was bullish, but at this point it turned bearish. But at this point it turned bearish, giving a break of structure at this point here. So if I draw this line on the chart, you can see that it's actually break below this structural point. So it turned bearish, and two things was there. If you observe, if you're if you are very attentive, you understand that there's also a structure here. You go see the head and shoulder pattern. So like this is the last confirmation I needed. I got my head and shoulder pattern, and I knew that once I get my M pattern, I knew that this chart is actually about to sell, and that's what I did. Nothing more, nothing less. And then after that, I went down to my 1 hour time frame and 30 minutes time frame where I got my entry from. And now on the 1 hour time frame, you could see that price also break below the zone retest. And now this is how I got my entry on this chart. I got my entry from the 30 minutes time frame, and on the 30 minutes time frame I got my engulfing candlestick, and after I got my engulfing, I sold the pair, and that was how I made the money. And now let me explain it to you. You could see that this trade, I have actually been on this trade for over 8 days. This is literally the longest trade I've ever been in. 8 days. Why 8 days? Because trading is going to teach you to be disciplined, to be a man and not a boy. You understand? I might be young, I might be 16, but I'm doing great things in the market, and that's what trading taught me. Trading literally made me matured in all aspects of my life. So now you can see that if you watch the date here, you can see that it's actually Thursday 27th of November that I entered this position, and then I closed the trade on Friday 5th of December, which is yesterday. I closed up the trade, and now you can see that price almost came to my take profit zone here. It reversed and got to this point, and like bro, it almost made me psyched here, but based on the fact that I'm a disciplined trader and trading is also developing me and teaching me things, I was able to wait patiently. And after it pulled back to this zone, you could see that I draw this line that I was looking at. I was just watching this chart very closely, and then it came back to my take profit. Imagine holding a trade for over a week to 2 weeks, and then price start reacting to your take entry point. You understand? So it's a lot of psychology, it's a lot of emotions in the chart, but you tend to be strong to develop it. Now you could now you could see again on this structural points where price started reacting also. I told myself yesterday that once price gets this break of this structure and retest to this key zone, then I know that we are literally good. I just have to set and forget, set and chill, set and never mind. You understand? So once price break below this zone and retested, I know that this chart is actually ready to cook, and immediately I entered off the trade and sell. So this is how I actually made the money. It's very simple, as simple as you can imagine. So now if you have any question about trading or any topic you want me to explain more better, or if you have any way or any topic or anything you need me to explain to you about market structure, about trend, about entering, exits, any single thing about the forex market, drop a comment in the comment section, and also leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and then follow me. I'm literally, all these trades I literally share them completely for free on my Instagram profile and also in my Telegram channel. So click the link in the description to follow me on Instagram, so you can actually get all these trades completely for free, and also on my Telegram channel, so you can also get all these trades completely for free. Like I literally share them out to everyone, so you can see that this is actually a perfect trade. And once you're able to understand all these things, you're literally gonna understand the break and retest. Once I got my break, I got my retest, I waited for it to come to the zone, and once it got to the zone, I waited for my reaction, and then I targeted the next structural point. Like it's that simple. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, click the like button, support me on my journey, because we are literally taking over the industry. This is a new wave has just started.